The Joe Rogan Experience.
The reason why I recommended Firas Zahabi is, first of all, he's one of the smartest guys I've ever talked to. Firas is a fucking genius, legitimate genius, knows everything about MMA. I mean, there's not a stone unturned. And he coached GSP. And I feel like your style and GSP style are very similar in that you both are very good wrestlers and you're both very good at mixing up the wrestling and the striking where you don't see anything, you don't know what's coming. And you both don't have any weaknesses. You have an awesome submission game. GSP has an awesome submission game. You have great wrestling, great striking. It's very similar. And I think that his experience in coaching one of the greatest of all time, in George St. Pierre, would just slide right into coaching someone like you. I really believe that.
Yeah, I think as I'm getting closer to it, I'll know more when I get there. But
that's the last stop.
Yeah, that's the last stop on it.
That's the best stop,
and kind of the longest of it too. Yeah, I kind of had already thought that.
If I was a young man and I was thinking about fighting, I think I'd move to Montreal.
Yeah.
I think he's got a special mind. I do. And it's not to take away from any of the brilliant coaches. I mean, I think you could be a world champion with Duke Rufus, who's also a brilliant guy and an amazing coach. I mean, there's no bad stop for you. But there's just something about you and Firas Zahabi that I just feel like...
Yeah, when I met him, and I sat next to him, and we had dinner together. As soon as I sat down next to him, he told me everything I did wrong in the Tony fight, right out the gate. And I was like,
bingo, right on the money, right?
He's sharp.
A genius,
he's
man.
He's sharp. He's smart.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, Whitman, I work with Whitman too, and Whitman is really experienced dude. He's coached so many people. He's seen so many different styles and done it himself a lot too. So
what I love about Whitman? When Justin Gaethje flatlines people, Whitman acts like nothing even happened.
Yeah.
He's like, he knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, everybody's jumping and cheering, and Whitman like, yep, there we go.
I think it's because he's seen so many. He may have been on the other side of that too, where it's your guy getting knocked out too. So it's like you said, it's two people going in there. Somebody's got to lose. So he's been around the game long enough to where he understands the other side of it too.
Yes.
And he ain't gonna go crazy. And because that guy's got a family. That guy's got people that he's trying to take care of. He's got every other motivation that you got too.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I think there's also the culture shock of moving to Montreal would be good for you too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I spent some time in.
It's cold as fuck, son.
That's why I left Detroit.
Those Januaries. Oh my God, I've been to Montreal in January. It's like yikes. You go outside, you got that thick fog coming out of your mouth. Woo!
That's why I'm going in June.
Yeah, go in June, but it's good for you, man. I think it's good for you.
I feel like that cold might be something to that. The best wrestlers and everything are always from the Midwest and from that cold. And
you know why? Because they develop character.
Yeah, I think it is something to that.
It's 100%. There's soft ass people out here in California, bro.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Vegas no different.
It's so easy to get by. All my friends from Boston that come out to California go, people are fucking soft out here. Yeah, they don't have to shovel snow. They don't have to worry about freezing to death. If your car breaks down in Boston, you're 10 miles from your house, you might freeze to death.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. You better keep a blanket in that bitch.
Yeah. You better
have
be
a
tough.
fucking sleeping bag and a candle.
And I think it gives you like different morals and different different character to you. You value things a little bit differently.
I think so.
In that cold. Detroit was the same way. It's like 7 months out the year you spending that time indoors and around, and it builds like your family and everything because you ain't gonna be inside with some fucking schmo from down the street that you don't want to,
Right. You have to count on each other too when it gets fucking cold. Yeah.